Making and keeping agreements is part of the foundation of all strong relationships. In the following scene, a father invites his daughter to make an agreement with him, and later he shines a light on the importance of keeping the agreements we make.
Dad, LaToya's having people over after the band concert on Friday and asked me to come. It'll be so much fun, especially considering how hard we've worked to get ready for the concert.
Oh, that's great. It's good you'll be able to spend time with your friends. What time you be home that night?
Well, that's the thing. Her parents say we can stay until midnight.
That means you'll be coming home after curfew.
Yeah, but I really don't want to be the only one who has to leave early. Can't you extend my curfew from 12 to 12:30 just this one time? Please?
I'm really not comfortable with you being out that late. But I think it'd be okay if I extended your curfew for this special occasion. I'm just really not comfortable with you being out that late.
So, does that mean yes?
Tentatively, yes. We have to agree on a few things first.
Sure, anything.
Okay. You have to get a ride with an adult that I've met, or call me and I'll come pick you up. Call me when you're leaving the party so I know that you're on your way. And most importantly, you have to be home by 12:30, okay?
Oh, that's easy. LaToya said that her mom can give me a ride, and I can definitely call you when we leave.
So we have an agreement.
Yes, we do.
Dad wisely clarifies the conditions of their agreement, leaving little room for confusion or misunderstanding. Then he asks his daughter if she's willing to accept those conditions. It's an approach that asks her to take responsibility for keeping the agreement she made, rather than just insisting she obey his instructions.
Okay, I understand. Agreements are really important to me.
Yeah, I know. Thanks so much, Dad.
Have a great time. Hello?
Hey, Dad. We're leaving now. I'll be home by 12:30.
Great. Toya's parents are driving you?
Actually, my friend Rochelle offered to drive, and Kristen's coming too, so I'm getting a ride home from her. See you soon.
Has there been drinking? Has Rochelle been drinking?
No, there's no alcohol. LaToya's parents are really strict about that.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
Dad wisely chooses not to make an issue of the broken agreement just yet. He doesn't want to delay his daughter getting home and knows it's better talked about face to face.
Hey, Dad. Wow, that was so much fun. Thanks for letting me stay until the end.
I'm glad you had fun. But there's something we need to talk about. Do you remember we had an agreement about what was supposed to happen tonight?
Yeah, I remember. I was supposed to get a ride home from LaToya's parents. But Rochelle offered to drive, and I was having so much fun with her and Kristen that I didn't want it to end. Plus, LaToya's parents are so boring. But I did call you when we left, and I'm here at the time we agreed on. What's the big deal anyway?
The big deal is you broke our agreement.
Dad feels upset with his daughter for not keeping their full agreement. He pauses to take deep breaths, which he knows will settle him so he can speak calmly to her. He doesn't want the sound of his emotion to shut her down or rile her up, and maybe interfere with her ability to hear the important point he wants to make.
I don't know why you're making such a big deal out of this. I'm here at the right time, aren't I?
It's not that you got a ride with Rachel that bothers me. You broke our agreement. That bothers me.
Aren't you overreacting just a little?
I think you'd be pretty upset if I broke one of our agreements, especially if it was something important to you. I agreed to extend your curfew tonight because you agreed to get a ride home with an adult I knew. That was our deal. So much of my relationship depends upon keeping agreements. I want to trust that when we talk about things and make an agreement, you'll take that agreement seriously. If I can't trust you to keep agreements, then I'll be less likely to do so in the future. Does that make sense? Will you remember that for the next time?
Yeah.
Thank you. Glad you had a great time tonight.
Dad succeeds in keeping the sound of his anger to a minimum so he doesn't trigger his daughter's defensiveness or shut down her ability to hear what he's saying. By ending their conversation on a positive note, he wants her to know that he's disappointed only in her behavior and not in the person that she is.
I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night.